Hello, so today I have a book haul and then a book review of Beautiful Disaster. So first I'm going to start with my book haul. I went to my local used and new bookstore down the street called One for the Books. It's incredible, and I just have to encourage everyone to go to your local stores when you can. The prices they have on their new books there are cheaper than new book prices, and the prices on the used books are excellent. So find your store wherever you live and go there and support the local businesses because it's just a good thing to do. And they gave me a fun bookmark. I mean, I have an account there and I I traded in a book there. So I got some credit and my whole stack of books ended up coming to $2.39. So I got 3 books and yeah, I'll show you them. So first I got Sarah Dessen's Dreamland. I read this book a few years ago and I have wanted to purchase it because I have mostly all of Sarah Dessen's books and I've been wanting to reread this one lately, so I'm very happy to have this. I'm going to reread it sometime, maybe this month. So next I got The Lovely Bones. I feel like I'm the last person to read this book. Everyone has read it. And then I also picked up Atonement, which I have seen the movie for this. Next, I'm going to talk about my review for Beautiful Disaster, and oh gosh, who is it even by? I don't even remember who this book is written by. So I bought Beautiful Disaster at 1 a.m. the other night. I didn't want to go to sleep and I didn't really want to do anything. I didn't know what I wanted to do, so I just bought it on my iPhone. I'm just going to give a little synopsis and then I'm going to have spoilers at the end. Basically, the main character, is Abby, and she goes to university, and there's this typical bad boy character. His name is Travis. He is the most popular boy in school. He's really bad. He sleeps with every female, and he's kind of a complete pig, and so for some reason he sets his eyes on Abby and he wants to become friends with her, and they become friends. And the beginning moved so quickly, it was kind of weird. We didn't even really get to know the characters, and all of a sudden they were best friends, and it was by the second chapter or something like that. It was just, it really jumped into it, but it jumped into it too quickly, I think. I would have liked it better if we had actually got to learn more about the characters. So basically, they stay friends, but they have the most messed up relationship ever. Travis is incredibly violent. He fights in these secret fight meetings, and there's so much drama all the time, and Abby is always jealous whenever Travis is with another girl, and then Travis is always jealous when Abby's with a guy, and it's just the same thing. And they don't even solve their problems correctly. To solve their problems, they're either going to, well, Travis will resort to violence. He like beats guys up, and they won't talk to each other. They'll just ignore their problems and hope they go away, or they just drink away their problems. So many bad decisions. It was painful to read. I mean, there was so much drama. It's like, can you just be happy for once? They'd be happy and it'd be good and gone. So eventually I'm going to give spoilers, so you just stop watching right now if you don't want to be spoiled. But okay, so there's this one part. They make a bet, and the bet is that Abby has to stay with Travis for an entire month in his apartment. So they stay in the same bed. They hang out all the time. They see each other 24/7, but they were just friends. And this one night, Travis comes home with 2 drunk chicks, like so wasted, and he has crazy sex with them in the living room. Meanwhile, Abby's in the bedroom hearing all of this, and at that point she wanted to leave. And I'm just thinking, like, this too much drama. I mean, there is a point, I think, in books when you cross the line, and this book just flew over the line. Like, I mean, whoosh, whoosh, just gone. We learn about Abby's past. Her father has been a gambler, he has problems, and then in the middle-ish, endish of the book, he comes into her life again, out of the blue, just like, oh, I'm here now, hi guys, and can you get me $25,000 to pay off this, like, mobster in Vegas? So, and I'm just reading this like, you people, what are you thinking? You're just, oh my gosh, yeah, so basically, there was, a lot of shallowness, I thought, in this book. I mean, there was this one point which just, wow, Abby was arguing with Travis, saying that Travis had no standards, and Travis said, "Oh, I have standards. I've never had sex with an ugly girl." And I'm just like, are you kidding me? Like, this, such a tool. I can't even, guys. Like, I did not like his character at all. I didn't just not like Travis, I didn't like Abby. They were all really dumb. And I mean, eventually, you know, Abby and Travis get together and they break up. They get together, they break up. He's miserable, he beats up people. She goes out with another guy, he gets jealous. So overall, I'm going to give this book somewhere between a 2 and a 3 out of 5 stars, just because it was very unrelatable. I couldn't relate to any characters. I mean, it was just ridiculous. And it was just so much drama. There was temper tantrums, and then like silence, and they'd be all sad, and then tantrums, and oh, a brief like 2-minute period of happiness, and then let's just get pissed at something again. I wouldn't recommend this book to anybody because it just wasn't doing it for me. How I would describe it, it had a fan fiction feel. It wasn't necessarily bad fan fiction, but it just had that vibe about it that a teenager wrote this. She didn't develop her characters. She didn't give the characters any like defining characteristics. They just kind of seemed like shells of people with no real purpose. I don't even know how to describe it, but it just felt very empty. So that's my review, and I feel like I'm the only one who has this opinion because I haven't read any other reviews yet or watched any videos, but I am going to do that after I watch this. I wanted to film my initial thoughts before I saw other people's thoughts. But Amazon, it was ranked like 4-point-something stars on Goodreads. It was ranked 4-point-something stars out of 5 as well. So I feel like I'm one of the only people with this opinion and this not really love for this book. So if you've read this, let me know. I mean, I'm not going to judge anyone who loves this book. I mean, everyone can like what they like. This is just my personal opinion about it. So that's really all I have to say about Beautiful Disaster, and I hope you all have a marvelous day, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye, guys.